Okay, welcome everyone on the next session, Leadership Challenge, in a series brought to you by Ecocivilisation and the partner networks, in order to challenge the topic itself and really see what is missing there. Because somehow, whoever we ask says, I don't like the way how world looks today, and I really do not like where the world seems to be going. And leaders has something to do with it. So I prepared some introductory points, which are based on these 5.5 years of eco-civilization movement on a global scale. And that's how this topic emerged anyway, as a result of our discussions. Today's topic is what defines new leaders. And it's really very much appropriate. More and more when we discuss, especially artificial intelligence or whatever we call this more advanced technological development, we somehow see that the whole education system for leadership, all the trainings are pretty much geared for one of the societies that humanity is currently engaging with, which is mostly human-made ecosystems, how to lead communities, companies, but there is so much more. And I can confidently say that we today coexist within three different natures. One which is generic Earth ecosystem, one that human made throughout the centuries until the 1950, that was the other nature called human-made ecosystems. And since 1950, something new started to emerge. We expanded our space within which we engage to virtual space, which is this virtual ecosystem, which I call nature 3. So all these natures are constantly intertwining. But do we really lead them? Are we responsible and aware of them? Are we conscious of them? Well, maybe that's exactly where the challenge lies, the challenge of leadership. Maybe we are too self-centric and too focused on only one dimension, where the other two are happening anyway and are not integrated in the current models, which seem to be very static. And interesting enough, in one of the sessions that Sonia was leading, the message came very strongly through my subconscious that everything around us is in vibration, and there is no way we can understand that because we're trapped in static models and statics points of view. So that message keeps bugging me, and I continue to think about it and see what can we do in order to overcome that and maybe be more engaged and more directly related to what's happening around us. So really briefly, that we set the space within which this session is emerging today. Eco-civilization movement, which has been now in 5.5 years of evolving and emerging, is a disruptive global cluster of people who care. And this is probably one of the most powerful vibes that connects us all. 52 countries as we speak, and so many growing communities in different parts of the world that somehow, without really being able to explain why, precisely, they respond to this call for civilizational transformation and for the joint way forward. So we try to create safe space for engagement, collaboration, and innovation. And as I said, possibly started to sense the emergence of new foundation for the future generation and future civilization. One of the first challenges that came along is that whenever you want to deal with new ideas within old structures and old systems, it gets killed before it can deliver anything. It looks great, it sounds great, but it cannot deliver. So I had this dream Seriously, it was just a dream that woke me up. I say, okay, imagine the structures of the society in slightly different way. And what would that mean for everything that exists today in the society? Imagine that every state and every company, every community consists of different pillars, like society, beings, land, relationships, and consciousness as the primary pillars of life. And instead of chasing the best economical model, maybe we should chase the best society structure and the best communities and evolution of beings or space with a high level of responsibility, and also the balance which sort of leads the universe. So somehow we're getting more and more confident that a new civilizational paradigm is around the corner. New mindset will seek new organizational structures, and we're all invited to imagine. I'm not saying this one is right, but I hope it challenges you that you will try to imagine your own. The existing leadership styles are being seriously challenged, as I said before, and we're invited to rethink without a predefined mindset. So Ecocivilisation and Leadership Challenged is somehow a natural development of a topic that we're bringing forward now, and try to get a good sense of how people feel about it from all parts of the world. And that's why I'm so happy. We're going to hear from India, from United States, from UK, but with a great history from Russian society. And Edith, which country are you originally from?
I'm from the Netherlands.
The Netherlands,
Amsterdam,
the vibrant place of where many changes have started, the country of the first global currency ever has been recorded. So, and of course, Slovenia. So this really it's exciting a moment to come forward with the new insights and challenges. So the purpose of the Year of Challenge for 2025 is first raise the awareness, challenge the concepts, dare to go beyond, and then imagine and practice. And this is where we hope next year we'll have more focus on. The whole Year of Leadership Challenge, as I mentioned before, has been brought to you by 4 different networks. And today we are in the great hands of Andrea Kudrin, founder and director of Quantum. And please take a look at her CV. I'm not going to go through it, but it's so many exciting things that she's done in her life. And that's why we love to engage with her and see how we can go beyond what we know today. The good thing is that all the texts that are emerging, ideas of those participants that are willing to share their concepts, we will publish next year in the new book. This will be the 3rd in the series of Ecocivilisation books called Leadership Challenged, and it will come in the first half of 2026. You can see a little bit already the design, and this will emerge the first year. Besides the Leadership Challenged, we are also every month taking a deeper look at mental health. Somehow they are very closely related, as we see it more and more. And the next session of mental health is Cultivating Radiant Well-being, Self-Care Practices from Mental Health. This is already the 7th in the row, and it's going to be on the 24th of September. The next session on Leadership Challenged will be October 8th, and it will be how to lead global networks, how to engage with them, and deliver value. So I hope I set a little bit the stage, gave you a bit of provocative thoughts and encouragements, but feel safe and feel loved and supported. So go ahead. Let us hear what's your side of the story. Andrea, the floor is yours.